Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing a manicure that's got sort of a tropical theme, and as you can see I've already kind of gotten started on the rest of my nails, but I wanted to show you sort of what I've done so far on this nail here. So what I have underneath all the polish is one coat of this Sally Hansen Insta-Dry in Whirlwind White. Any white is fine. And then what we're going to do is create a gradient, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can see there's, some kind of messy looking lines, but this is not complete yet. So what I'm going to be using color-wise are 4 different colors. I'm going to be using this yellow from China Glaze. It's called Lighthouse. This color from Wet n Wild. This one is called Club Havana. Sinful Colors. It's called Boogie Nights. From Wet n Wild, this is called Haze of Love. Okay? What I'm going to be doing is sponging these on into a gradient pattern. So what I have is just a piece of Cosmetic sponge that I've just kind of cut a piece off of. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to take the yellow polish and I'm going to just sort of paint the tip. Okay? And before I can start sponging, I need to kind of let that dry. Okay, so I just gave that a minute. It's not completely dry, but at least I can touch it without it smushing around. So now we're going to start with the kind of peachy color here. We're going to put just a little bit of polish on the corner, and I'm going to hold it sideways. Okay. And I'm going to do it so that it does overlap the yellow a little bit. I'll turn the sponge if I need to. And I'm just dabbing quickly and creating an area. Then I'm going to move on to the next color. And believe it or not, this one does not look a lot different than the peachy color, but it's still going to serve a purpose. Okay, it's going to help transition to the darker color later. See? We're creating this sort of fade. Okay? And then finally, I'm going to go in with the darkest color. And I don't want to put a ton of polish on there because you don't want the dark to overwhelm it. So I'm just going to kind of just put, a little bit, not so that it's not completely soaking wet. And in this one, I'm going to go straight to the next to the cuticle because that's where it's going to end up the darkest. And then as you dab out, it will get lighter. Okay. Then I'll turn sideways and start overlapping. Okay. And then what I do sometimes is I'll take this darker color and really just very gently tap a little bit all the way down the nail, just so that it helps to blend it a little bit. Okay? Then, if there's any colors that you don't like, that aren't dark enough for you or didn't come out exactly the way you want them, you can go back over them. So I can always take this kind of, the next color lighter than the purple, and I can dab right over that and create, the fade so that the gradient is exactly the way you want it. Okay? But again, it's okay that it's a little bit messy. That part is nothing to worry about. And then next I'm going to go over the entire nail with the yellow polish because it's the only one of these 4 that has any kind of sparkle. And it does then tend to blend all the colors together nicely. It gives a little bit of sparkle, which is going to make for a really nice tropical background. Okay? I'm doing a very thin coat though. I don't want it to be heavy and then overpower the colors and make everything look yellow. But I do want it to have just a little bit of sparkle across the whole nail, and it does help to blend these colors. Then I need to let this completely dry. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is some stamping. And if you want to see the inspiration for this manicure, I'm going to share a picture of that on my Facebook page. So if you want to see that, I'll show you over there. So you can just find me, Still Guess What 11 on Facebook. But what I'm going to be using is a Shiny Plate number 19, and we're going to use this palm tree right here. We're going to stamp that using black. I'm using Wet n Wild Fast Dry, Ebony Hates Chris. Conad Black would be fantastic for this as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that along so that the water line goes to the tip of my nail. And see how this image is perfect for covering up any kind of imperfections in your gradient? But it is a really perfect image for this. And because I particularly love palm trees, I'm a total palm tree freak. I love anything tropical. That's just kind of my thing. So I'm going to do this image on all of my nails, just because I want to. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. I'm going to top coat it, and then I'll show you how it looks on all of my nails. Okay, so here it is. It has a layer of seche vide over the top, and what's nice about that is once you get the top coat, it really brings out the sparkle in that lighthouse over the whole nail. But that is it. There are some sunset palm trees. I hope you guys enjoy this one and that you'll give it a try. And if you like your sunsets with a little more blue or purple, feel free to add that in when you do it. But yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you like it as much as I do. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.